If you are receiving a lot of ideas and advices, then you might just feel lost in the swamp of ideas and opinions. The danger is to let other people's ideas suppress our own, and then we can just get paralyzed with analysis. There are two typical situations. One is where you get a lot of positive vibes and ideas on what you can do. And two, you can hear lots of pessimistic vibes on how things won't work. And this is exactly what I want to talk about in this video. That is how not to let other people's ideas suppress your own. When you hear statements like, that won't work, I tried that, and that didn't work for me. Hey, wait a minute, I don't think this is the right time to do this. Like, just one negative comment and just one negative opinion can cause us to stop, and it robs perfectly good ideas that you had from the chance of it becoming great. But did you know that the Beatles were rejected 4 times before they got a deal with a record? Or Harry Potter was rejected 12 times before it even got published? Does it make you wonder how many people give up due to other people's opinions? Opinions disturb us, even when they're being helpful, and even when they're trying to warn us of some dangers. Listening too much to the outside world and not enough action actually paralyzes us because there is no system of internal validation. Now let's imagine you're surrounded by good-willed, positive experts who can give you tons of valuable advice. Inspiring, right? But then you can still get quickly stuck with lots of different opinions and lots of different directions. So how do you ensure that you stay focused and move forward? Well, one, you can prioritize ideas, just like you prioritize tasks, right? So you want to prioritize your ideas as ideas that you want to put into action and ideas that you want to revisit. From one creative person to you, my message is that don't let too many ideas make it impossible for you to commit your focus. Start small and start implementing one idea at a time. But that's not the only thing. You know that this is easy, and perhaps you're already doing this. There's something much more important to actually make sure that you are able to listen to your own internal voice. So whether you receive positive or negative vibes or opinions and affirmations, remember, they're all outside opinions. What is equally important is to hear within your own internal convictions. So how do you stop and listen to your own internal voice? And that is my question. Do you ask yourself questions like, how do you feel about the direction? And I'm talking about feelings here, right? What's your feeling? And not about which one's good, which one's not good. So how do you feel about the direction that you're taking? What are you sensing is the best for you? Like, using your intuition, using your gut. I think this is a good direction for me. And are you tapping into that? What does your intuition say? What does your gut say, right? Like, we know that intuition can actually give us a lot of information, but then how do we tap into that, right? Well, stillness is perhaps one way to tap into intuition, tap into what we're sensing, tap into what we're feeling. Stillness allows us to tap into information that data can't inform us. So give yourself that gift to practice a bit of stillness every day. Ever happened to you that you're completely out of context? You're in the forest, you're walking or you're cycling, and then suddenly a solution comes to you, and suddenly an idea comes to you, and you know that, where does this actually come from? Well, because you emptied yourself, well, because you gave yourself that time for stillness, that you actually were able to tap into what is your own internal compass and listen to your internal voice. So I hope you'll take the time to check in with your internal wisdom that has always been there with you. The world needs your ideas, so don't hold them back.